front of a loud but unmistakably tense crowd. MLB The Show's coverage of the Major League Baseball postseason begins right here. It's the one-game American League Wild Card playoff between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Texas Rangers.
Quickly now, a look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees as Joe Girardi's starting nine assembles this way. They'll go to work against the Japanese import, the hard-throwing right-hander Yu Darvish. And in the field behind him, the Rangers will look like this. Gardner. The move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Another 1-2. And this is hit well towards the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, that's a really good at-bat right there to start this ball game. Fouling off a couple of tough pitches, and then he gets the one he likes. And now they're in business here right away in this game.
Stepping in now, Jorge Cage gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Well, playing a little small ball here to start this ball game. You get the leadoff guy on base, and you figure, hey, why not bunt him over to second and let our 3, 4, 5 guys have a shot to drive in that first run. You can't really fault the logic there.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. next offering on the way. And that's in there for strike one.
So important here to pick up the first run of the game from scoring position. I guess that's true in any game, but especially in the wild card game. Everything here is just going to get magnified 10 times over. You've got to make these opportunities count.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
He's set, now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Another 0-2 coming. Swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throw on to fielder for out number 2.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira now. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half inning. It's the Yankees nothing, Rangers coming to bat on Major League Baseball, the show. Starting lineup for the Rangers on your screen now. They'll match up against the big fella, the hard-throwing left-hander C.C. Sabathia. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Elvis Andrews will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Rangers, designated hitter, Elvis Andrews.
In there for strike one, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here it comes now to Andrews. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here comes a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And if there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
Well, this is one of those guys that's got to keep the ball down in the strike zone. He's never going to overpower you. He just needs to use that sinking fastball and the changeup to get guys to hit the ball on the ground. Watch as this game goes along, the ground ball to fly ball ratio.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on by Sizemore gets him, one away.
And this figures to be a very nerve-wracking game. I mean, both of these teams have played hard for 162 games, and now everything rides on just one game. One error, one wild pitch, one double play could be the difference between moving on or going home.
first pitch. Shin-Soo Choo comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here's the pitch. Strike two on the curveball. 0-2.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
0-2 coming from Sabathia. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself two quick outs.
Batting third, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
Nate Walker will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and two away here in the first. Now the first pitch from CC. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Prince Fielder will get a shot here with two away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That two-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
First pitch on its way to Prince. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
That's got to be encouraging for these guys so far. They're facing one of the tougher guys around, and that's two hits now here in the first inning, and that ball was smoked.
Adrian Beltran will stand in trying to make it three straight two-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still two away. First pitch coming. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. We've played an inning. No score. Carlos Beltran will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Here's the first offering. And now the bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
A broken bat, little looper down to third. Keeping your focus on the baseball is the thing you have to do here, which is easier said than done when you've got a flying projectile heading your way. But he takes this one in, no problem.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
The next pitch. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's the 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Here comes a 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, maybe a little frustrated after that last call didn't go his way. Now, he's got to make sure he doesn't lose him here on 3-2.
Here it comes. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Robbie Bourbon will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Here now the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
3-2 pitch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Kelly Johnson will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
He's ready now, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Alex Rios will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Rangers, right fielder, Alex Rios.
First pitch coming. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering its 93 that time.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here's Sabathia on 1-2. Here's a swing and a fly ball without a whole lot behind it. Out toward Beltran and right. And he's got it for out number 1.
Batting 7, Catcher, J.P. Arancibia.
J.P. Arancibia will be the batter. First pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Pitch on the way. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. That'll be something they'll need to think about.
Ready now on 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are empty, one man out. Here he comes on 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Here he comes on 2-2. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Payoff pitch coming. Fouled back. Now the 3-2 pitch. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Once again a 3-2. And he misses ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with one away.
Leonis Martin will stand in for the first time here. Now here's the first pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Let's get the runner across.
Now the 1-0 from CC. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
And these guys know that if you're going to get to a pitch like this, you got to get to him early. And once he settles in, he can be really tough. But they've got 2 on against him now and only 1 out.
Jurickson Profar digs in at the plate. And here's the first pitch. Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike 1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set, now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout, and now there are 2 gone. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. One left for Texas. We'll move to the third with no score. Kelly Johnson ready to go here as we begin the third.
Now for the Yankees, third baseman, Kelly Johnson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one. Now Johnson will await the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1.
Come on, I'll watch the game. Get out of here, Yankees.
Here comes the 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
Good nothing, Yankees.
Now the 3-1 home. Here's Beltran. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Scott Sizemore.
Scott Sizemore will be the batter. First pitch on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Grounded foul off to the right. Third inning, no score to this point. One, two. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Brett Gardner will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Let's go.
Here's the first offering.
Swing and a miss.
Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Elvis Andrews now to start the inning out for the Rangers. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Harros, Steve Lyons with you in the booth. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-0 on the way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
1 out, nobody on. Now the 3-0 pitch. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Now the 3-1. Swing and a liner towards second. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Hey, if you came here to see offense in this ballgame, sit back and relax just a little bit. Both of these pitches are absolutely dueling it out right now.
Nate Walker will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First offering on the way. Changeup called strike 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Now here's the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Here's Prince Fielder. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
That shift can be a gamble sometimes. They're playing straight up. This is probably an out, but since they're shifted well over to right field, this finds a seam.
Adrian Beltran will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pause. Now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
2 out with the man at first. Now the 0-2 to Beltran. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Here comes the 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
2-2. Ran it in on him there as this ball's on the ground to third. He'll go the short way to Sizemore, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Jorge Page will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Shortstop, Jorge Page.
Come on, Rangers!
First pitch coming. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. One on the way. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
I'm not sure that pitch will break a pane of glass. That is very tough for a big league hitter to wait that out.
Two pitch on the way. Here's Beltran. Oh, and no chance for Fielder to get up that high. It's over his head.
Well, everything looks okay here on the pickup and transfer, but then you see him just fire this thing straight into the box seats down there. That's going to be scored in E5 and a lucky souvenir baseball for one of the fans.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. In there, 0-1.
Boy, he had a good pitch to hit, too. That was a slider always in the strike zone. That would have been a good one to go after.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1 strike home now to Ellsbury. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. A runner at second, nobody out. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
And after the error on that previous play, I think he's out there saying, you know what? Why don't I just take care of this guy myself? Good job out there to bounce back with the strikeout.
Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira, now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. The 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. He's got it well into right field. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Runners on the corners now with one man gone. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. First pitch coming. And that misses, ball one.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Go!
1-0 pitch now. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Runners are at first and third, one away.
Nice
1-1 now to Beltran. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And you know, the problem with this slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Bases are loaded with only one out. He's set, now the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency happen.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Well, that could have been the turning point right there. I mean, this is a spot where you at least got to put that ball in play. Now with two outs, that rally could go right down the tubes.
Robbie Bourbon will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ball game thus far. Bases loaded now with two away.
All right, Rangers!
Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, you know, when a pitcher gets into a little bit of a jam out there, you can bet he's going with his best stuff. So we may see a heavy dose of that slider right now.
As a look, now the pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. One run scores. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with two away.
That two-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Kelly Johnson will step in with the bases full of Yankees now and two men out. Now here's the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
From the stretch. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the eight ball now, 0-2.
He's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
Bases are loaded here, two down. From the belt, the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Martin is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Alex Rios will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Alex Rios.
Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now the 1-0. And this time the fastball's by him, and that'll even things out at 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
1-1. Outside, 2-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Ready with the 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the 2-2 home. And this pitch is swung on and skied out to Ellsbury in center field. And he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher,
J.P. Arancibia will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Now the first pitch from CC. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm, just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 as the top speeds. Leonis Martin will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch coming. Ball one.
I think the big fella wanted the call, but he didn't get it.
Let's go.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike three, but instead it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Full count offering on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Jurickson Profar will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Yeah, and you figure if you guess right on the pitch out, you're going to throw the guy out 9 times out of 10. But even though they sniffed this one out and the throw's not all that bad, they still can't get him at second base.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
2 out here and a runner at second. CC ready with the 2-1. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Here he comes on 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Second walk here in the 4th inning. I mean, that's too many against this bunch. It doesn't look like he and his catcher are on the same page right
now. Elvis Andrews will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. First pitch to him. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Next pitch will make an even 80 pitches for Sabathia. Here it comes now to Andrews. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. He waits, now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Where are you going here?
I'm throwing that same pitch again. Make him prove that his plate discipline is such that he can lay off it twice in a row.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Here's Sabathia on 1 and 2. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Scott Sizemore will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Second baseman, Scott Sizemore.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Hitters count 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Here it comes, 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
The 3-1. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Full count pitch on its way. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Brett Gardner will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And here's the first pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Jorge Page will be the batter. He reached on an error and later scored his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
He's set, now the pitch. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
He just might be up there taking pitches, waiting for that base runner to go, but he's not going to be able to take any more.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes a 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. They'll try again 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Jacoby Ellsbury will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
You can do it.
First pitch on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1. This is lifted the other way out to left center. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
Up next for the Rangers, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
Nate Walker will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. First offering on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for the Rangers. The 1-0 home. Fouled back. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1 coming. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Remember, this guy homered off him earlier in the ball game, so he may be a little gun-shy this time around. Understandable.
Prince Fielder will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch on its way to Prince. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here's the 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Fielder waits. The 2-1. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Yeah, and normally with him at the plate, you're going to see that defense in that big overshift. With a runner on first base, they can't really do that much. So here, he just uses that to his advantage, and he finds a hole right through the right side.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And set to stand in, a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltran. First pitch coming. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gardner has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Alex Rios. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
He's at an even 100 pitches now for the ball game. I'd have to think this will be it if he can get this guy.
All right, Alex. It's you, Alex.
Now the 1-0 from CC. 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here comes the 2-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Two and 1 home to Rios. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Mark Teixeira will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Ready now on 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Now the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed by Teixeira as he's a strikeout victim here, 1 away.
And here's a look now at his pitches by inning so far. And you can see he had troubles back in the 4th, but other than that, he's been around what you'd expect.
Carlos Beltran will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. First pitch coming. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Now here's the pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The throw into second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
You know, I wasn't quite sure where this ball was going to come down. You can see he just drives this one up into the night sky. During the daytime, maybe it's out of here, but at night, this one's going to bounce off the base of the wall, and he's able to cruise into second with a well-hit double.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. One out and a runner on second base. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Robbie Bourbon will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Let's turn two.
Has a look, now the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Comes set, now the pitch. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to. The great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
So 1-2 with one away. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Oh, he's definitely had his way with the bottom of the lineup so far. They've got only one hit against him combined, and he sets another man down on strikes right here.
Kelly Johnson will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now here's the first pitch. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it to second base on what ought to be ruled a passed ball. And with 2 outs, that one could come back to haunt him.
Just a four-seam fastball that time. Nothing too out of the ordinary. It just sort of looked like it got on him just a little bit quicker than he expected. And they're going to hit him with a pass ball for that one. That's called laziness.
The next pitch. That's by him for strike one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. 1-2. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
With 2 outs already, this isn't the end of the world from a defensive perspective, but now at least you bring in the possibility of an infield single, a booted grounder, or even another wild pitch bringing that run home.
Here now the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Yankees lead this one 2-1. J.P. Arancibia will start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th.
catcher, J.P. Arancibia.
Now the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here it comes. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2 and 2. Here comes a 2-2. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3 and 2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Now the 3-2 from Sabathia. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Leonis Martin will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Now a ball hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Well, the secret to his success really isn't that hard to figure. We'll keep the ISO camera on him as he's getting down the line, and you can see he just uses that speed to leg this one out.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
He's set. Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
The 1-1 home. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Sizemore camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrews. Now the first pitch, and that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Here's a 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Here's Sabathia on 2-0. Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
Here's the 2-1 now to Andrews. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
That's all about picking up your teammate. The guy before him pops up and can't get the run home, so he's up there saying, hey, don't worry, I got it. He knocks in the 2-out RBI.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And he's going to make a move. That'll be all tonight for CC Sabathia. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Preston Claiborne will take over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Shin-Soo Choo will try and keep things going now with the runner at first following the RBI single. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch to him. In there for strike 1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Pause, now the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 now to Choo. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Here comes the 1-2. He bounces this one toward the left side, and that's going to find the hole into left field. It's a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. And here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Nate Walker will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Set, now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Come on. Nice easy stroke. Let's go.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, this is just a sweet swing right here. Hits the bat head out front. Look at the head right down on the baseball the entire swing. And just no shot there for the third baseman to knock this one down. As this heads down the left field line for an RBI double.
And there's the fourth wide one, so fielder takes first on the intentional walk.
For as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Adrian Beltran will stand in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. On the way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 2 out, bases loaded. Here's the 1-1 now to Beltran. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Now the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Deep breath. Now the 2-2. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side. But this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We're through 6 full. The Rangers lead this one 3-2. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Scott Sizemore will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Martin will back up and put this away for a long out number 1.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Brett Gardner will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right, but this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Here's the 2-0 pitch to Gardner. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
2-1 home now to Gardner. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Settling under it now is Chu, and he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, shortstop,
Jorge Page will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Here's the first offering. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Rangers dugout. And the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Now the 1-1. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Walker has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 3-2. Jim Miller will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
61, Jim Miller.
Alex Rios will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. .1-0 on the way. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Now the 1-1 home to Rios. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Another 1-2 delivery. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
The 2-2 coming. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
3-2, here it is. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. There to take it is Beltran, and that's out number 1.
This is a big inning here. You're down only 1 with the heart of the order coming up next time you get in, so that's a good first step.
J.P. Arencibia will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. That misses. 2-0. 2-0 count, the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Two. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Here's the show motion version of that ball 4. Oh, look out! Well, that just shows how little time you have to react to a pitch that's coming in right at you like that.
Here's Leonis Martin. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Here's the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Kenny Boston will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 12, Kenny Boston.
Jurickson Profar will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. First pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
He waits. Now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking. You've got to put this ball in play.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. The throw home. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2. Elvis Andrews will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
Get the inning alive, guys.
First pitch coming. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. It is.
That's a big insurance run there. It comes rather cheaply. You're trying to keep your guys in the ball game, but this won't help the cause one bit.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. 1-0 pitch now. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. comes set. Now the pitch. Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball. A 2-1 offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. Two pitch on the way. And he struck him out.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. Here's the 1-1 now to Choo. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Over to get it now is Beltran, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rangers lead it 5-2. Jacoby Ellsbury will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger.
You're
1-1 on the way. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Ellsbury awaits the 2-1. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
And they had to have that. This is the inning where a leadoff guy is critical. Now, they've got a few options here with a speedy guy on first to start things out.
Now Ron Washington's up out of the Ranger dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Neil Kotz will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Neil Kotz.
Mark Teixeira will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch on its way to Teixeira. And that misses inside 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Now the 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
The 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. 2-1. Chopper foul. Here's the 2-2 home. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Waiting in the on-deck circle, there's Carlos Beltran. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's the full count offer. Chopped down to short. Can they get 2? And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Carlos Beltran will stand in, but with the tying run still in the on-deck circle, he needs to get on base somehow. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Danger here, as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
Pause, now the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran. We're in the 8th inning now, the 5-2 ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Another 0-2 home. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and lifted into shallow center field. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the 2 gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Brian McCann will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far.
Come on now. Come on, let's hold him.
First pitch coming. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And, oh, look out, as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now the 2-0 home to McCann. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Ready on 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. The 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Robbie Bourbon would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the payoff pitch home. And here's a ball rolled foul. Still 2 strikes. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. The next 3-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail 5-2. Sean Kelly is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Sean Kelly.
Nate Walker will dig in, needing to come up with a 3-bagger to complete the cycle. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Now here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. That's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
Here he comes, 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
First baseman, number 82.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder. Now the first pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. And we're going to have ourselves a little discussion about that call as here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout. It looked from up here that the shortstop had the ball but dropped it on the transfer. And you can see the umpire saying just that very thing. But I believe the manager has a dissenting opinion here, so he'll have his say out there before he returns. Adrian Beltran will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Now here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, Alex Rios. The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
Alex Rios will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. Here's the first pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Rios digs in the 0-1. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Here's the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Now the 1-2. Caught off at the plate as it's chopped foul. First and second now, one man out. Another 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. He'll come home with it. And that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now.
And you wonder if maybe this one is the one that finishes things off. That's going to make this a 6-2 game now. And with time running short, 4 runs might be just a little too much to make up the way they've swung the bats.
Adam Warren will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. J.P. Arancibia will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch coming. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. He's set. Now the pitch. He just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Waits. Now the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here now the 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Nothing better for your confidence to come right in out of the bullpen and strike that first guy out. A lot of times, that'll set the tone for your whole outing.
Here's Leonis Martin as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Two men are on with 2 men out. The 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. He's got it from his knees. He got him. What a play, and the side is retired. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. We've played 8 full. The Rangers on top here, 6-2. Robbie Bourbon will come forward now, trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the ninth.
But it's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here it comes, 2-1. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
Boy, this is exactly how you want your leadoff hitter to approach an at-bat. He's showing a lot of patience, and it's worked out so far.
Get him down now.
3-1 on the way. Swing, strike 2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second, and he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
And this is a welcome sight for these guys. It's just the second extra base hit they've had tonight. And it comes at a time when they really need to start stringing some base hits together.
Here's Kelly Johnson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
You can't worry at all about that runner at second. I mean, his run means nothing. Just go right at the guy at the plate.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
The 1-1 pitch. In there, 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Here's one hit back over the mound near second. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Well, for me, the surprising part here is that the runner decides to hold at second base. I mean, this ball isn't hit especially hard, and it is to the right side. That should be an automatic 90 feet, but he stays right where he is. Maybe just a mental error right there.
Into the box, Scott Sizemore. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Well, these guys sure have been doing a lot of moaning and groaning tonight. He did not like that call at all.
Here's the 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. Line hard into left. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
And this has been the bottom third of the order getting on base. They're the ones creating the scoring opportunity. Now it's going to be up to the top of the lineup to make sure it wasn't in vain.
Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Brett Gardner will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Make him hit the ground ball.
Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. The second for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Oh, and he nearly got that double play he needed to get himself out of the inning. But you see the good hard slide here at second base, and the return throw just a little too late. So that'll be scored a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Jorge Page will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out.
Right here.
Here's the first pitch. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. A runner on first with two away. The 0-1. Now a swing and a chance for the third baseman, Beltran. Throw is in time, and they will advance to the next round of the playoffs.
Well, I really think that having home field advantage here made a huge difference. And these guys are going to wind up surviving this one-game wild card playoff. So now it's down to the division series, where they're going to come into that game with just a little bit of momentum.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So for Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. We're just getting started, folks. You've been watching the American League Wildcard game on MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers. 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 14 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Yu Darvish. The loss goes to CC Sabathia. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.